Hi everyone, this is Lisa Espinosa, spiritual career coach, author, host of the podcast Soul Studio for Your Career. I'm so excited to connect with you today here on day 4 of the Priestess Novena. If you've been doing all the days with me, welcome back. If you've connected with my work before, welcome back. And if you're new to what I do, to my offerings, welcome. I'm so honored that your soul led you here. So this novena is from the book I'm currently writing, Birthing the Priestess Within. And every day we're going through different chakras and energy centers. And I'm leading you through an inner journey, and I'm leading you through sitting in stillness for 9 minutes. And today, and let me back up a little bit, the theme of this novena is liberating our fearless inner child. And I've been talking about this every day as far as why is that important? Why is it important to liberate our inner child? What does she have to do with us sharing our medicine, with us being leaders, with us stepping into who we are? Hi Kathleen, hi Jan. Well, she has everything to do with it. She is so important. She is so essential. And of course, I'm using the pronoun she, but our inner children are, beyond gender, can be male, female, or androgynous. So I'm just going to use she because it's easier for me right now. So today is the solar plexus chakra, right? Today is that center in our abdominal area, that temple that is all about taking action. Taking action. So I'm wearing yellow here. Taking action, but not from a place of frenzy and hustling and not taking care of yourself and being so frantically busy that you lose sight of what your vision is, or you miss out on what you're here to do. That's not the type of action that we're talking about. And our inner child is so essential, so important when it comes to making sure that you stay aligned with your path, that you are taking action that is guided by your soul, that is on that path that will bring you the most blessings and the world the most blessings. That's the type of action we're talking about. So welcome, Jessica. So before continuing, let's go ahead and just open up our circle here so that we are aligned with this energy of higher consciousness and healing and grace and miracles. So just wherever you are, whether you're here live or you're watching the replay, just take some nice cleansing breaths. And as you take those nice cleansing breaths, just know that you're exactly where you need to be. Hello, Christina, welcome. And let's go ahead and start with our Mudra of Presence. So bringing our arm up and we say together, I am present, I am here. Again, I am present, I am here. And again, I am present, I am here. And as we say that powerful affirmation, just take a moment to connect with your pelvis, your knees, ankles, and feet, and visualize those powerful, strong roots of light going down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, deep into the earth. And then let's connect our roots with each other. All of you who are watching live, all of you who are watching the transmission, whenever you end up watching the replay is perfect. And we create a sacred container as we connect our roots with each other so that each of us can receive more and release more. And these are connections of empowerment. There's no codependency or rescuing here. This is all about empowering each other to share our soul's medicine in the way that we came here to share it. Because nobody else can share it like you. Nobody else has your soul's medicine. So breathing in all of that beautiful energy from the earth, that beautiful energy that we've created here together, moving up your legs, up your back, up your neck, the crown of your head, landing in your heart. As we place our hands there and welcome your beautiful soul, you can just say, beautiful soul, I'm open to receiving all that you have to give me, because your soul only has good to give you ever, always. So beautiful soul, I'm open to receiving from you. And we welcome all of your beautiful divine guardian angels, your beautiful divine ascended master teachers, whatever lineage you connect with. As long as it is rooted in unconditional love, we call it, we welcome it here, so that you are each surrounded in grace, in transformation, in quantum healing. And then our whole group surrounded in this golden magenta light that keeps us all in this high vibration, high resonance, clear consciousness. We welcome the light, the spotlight of the divine spirit of that great mystery, creator, creatrix, to be present here with our group. And with that, we bring the palms of our hands together and we bow to everyone here and our own beautiful heart and begin with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. All right, so solar plexus, taking action, right? This is one of the, like all the chakra temples are important. And often this one, the solar plexus, is blocked in the sense that it's out of balance because it can be taking lots of action that is not aligned, that is not in alignment with your soul's vision of what your legacy of love, right? Like one of my teachers, Kyra, she writes about it in her book. It's like we're all here to create a legacy of love. If you're watching this, you've already created a lot of that, but we're always being guided to create more, to birth more, not like the super busy, I'm not resting way, but from this kind of infinite place, like that we are so tapped into source, that source energy can flow through us and we can create these beautiful creations that the world needs. Hi, Leticia. So when we step into this inner journey, you're stepping into this heightened space of action, heart-aligned action. Your inner child holds this beautiful resonance of truth. All right, we've been talking about her every day this week, and I'm still connecting with my little 5-year-old, right? And if you know children, they are very great judges of character. They know, they can see through BS, let's just say, right? They can see through that. And even if maybe because of life circumstance, they might be scared to speak it, their body is like little antenna. They know when they are with someone that's safe. They know when they're doing activities that are nurturing. They might not use those words, but they know. So when you align with your inner child and you bring healing to the places that hold pain and hurt from childhood, what happens is that you reawaken that knowing, and and you increase the discomfort of when you do something you're not supposed to be doing. I don't mean it from a moral standpoint. I mean, like you said, you overcommitted, or you said yes to working with certain people, or whatever it is that your soul's like, no, that was a no. There's a lot of no's to taking quantum action. It might seem like taking quantum action is about, yes, I'll do it. No, that is ego frenzy action. Quantum action, right? And remember, 2020 is a leap year. That means quantum leaps of healing are available, right? There's leaps, and we get to decide, is it a leap forward or a leap backwards? I want to keep leaping forward, right? Grasshopper medicine. So when you are in that quantum field of taking that action, you understand, hi Sharon, welcome, that a lot of it will be no's. In Kundalini Yoga, they talk about like something like 90% of the opportunities that come to you are no's. And you have that discernment when you're aligned with your inner child to say no to the no's, so that when the yeses come, you have that awareness, that space, that energy. You're awake enough to realize, oh wait, this is a yes. This is my yes. So this is about efficient, focused action. Efficient, focused action. This is about pacing yourself, pacing ourselves. Right? We're entering the last quarter of 2020. 2020 has been, right, there's so much unfolding, as it should, because it's part of, we're preparing the planet for ascension, for evolution, and when that happens, there's a lot of breakdowns that happen. And we chose to come to this earth plane during this lifetime. We chose that, and I know if you're watching this, that you didn't just choose to come and be like a spectator, right? Or choose, like, you came here to be seen in your beautiful light and to help wake up others and to help bring more love to the world, however that looks like for you. So let's go ahead and begin this inner journey by visualizing yourself on that beautiful golden path. So see yourself, you're on that golden path. Remember, this is the golden path that will bring you and those that you are here to help the most blessings. So you're standing on this beautiful golden path. And this is 2020, the path of 2020. So here we are almost at the end of September. So look at how much you've already walked. You've already gone through so much this year. And we just crossed the fall equinox portal. So we're now here in a different season. The season of autumn, my favorite season. So feel yourself on this golden path and see how you can see the end of 2020. You can see December 31st is so much closer. And many of you who've been, for a long time, for years, but at least since the beginning of 2020, know that question of like, who are you becoming in 2020? Right? Who are you becoming in 2020? Who is your soul guiding you to become? So you have the future you right at the end of December. The future you that you are becoming is present on this golden path. And so you're standing on this golden path and you welcome your beautiful soul to be with you. Your beautiful soul's wisdom, your beautiful soul's love. Hi, Lara, welcome. And maybe you're holding her hand. Maybe your soul is just standing there. Again, we know that our soul is beyond any gender. I'm just using the female pronoun right now. And you're also welcoming your inner child. I'm welcoming my little 5-year-old who's been with me throughout this whole journey. For you, it might be a different age. For you, it might be multiple inner children. But you welcome your inner child. And just ask, which inner child needs healing today? Which inner child needs more love today? And which inner child is here to help me take the action I'm meant to take? So welcome that inner child to be present as you stand on this golden path. And then in front of you, you're visualizing this beautiful, and you can't see it, but this beautiful like sunflower, this beautiful yellow golden sunflower. Yesterday it was roses, today is this beautiful yellow golden sunflower in front of you. And this is representing your solar plexus chakra, the center of and follows that action, follows that guidance. So as you are here, standing with your soul, standing with your inner child, feel that sunflower radiating its light to you. In fact, walk towards this sunflower, and the sunflower is like a skyscraper almost, right? So tall, and the flower just kind of bends over you, and it's like an umbrella over you, and you're being bathed in this beautiful light from this sunflower that represents your solar plexus chakra. And I invite you to bring your hands to your solar plexus, right around your abdomen. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing elbows. And you're asking this question to your soul, to your inner child. Is there anything I need to release so that I can take the action that my soul is guiding me to take? Is there anything I need to release so that I can take those action steps I'm meant to take? Is there anything I need to release? And your inner child is here, so some of this might be from childhood. So ask your little inner child, beautiful inner child, like, is there anything you're holding that I need, that we can release so that we can take that action, so that we can align with that momentum, that focused, efficient, beautifully paced action that has the stamina to continue through 2020 and beyond. And then you ask your beautiful child, inner child, beautiful inner child, is there something that you're guiding me to embrace to support these action steps? What are you guiding me to embrace more of? Remember, this is your inner child, so chances are she's going to say something very fun, joyful, playful. This isn't our adult parts. So don't dismiss anything that she says. No matter how illogical it might sound to you, no matter how much your adult parts might be like, that doesn't make sense. It's okay, just receive. What is your inner child saying that you can embrace, that will allow you to take more of those action steps that you're meant to take, that will invigorate your action steps, that will actually stimulate quantum action steps. Quantum action steps are when you take one action step that seems little, but it leads to huge, wonderful, beautiful effects. So you asked her, what do I need to release? What do I need to embrace? And then you're asking her this question, what can I do today that will bring you joy, that will bring us healing? What can I do today? What can I do today? And just receive that guidance in your heart. Keep receiving the beams of light from the beautiful sunflower as it's aligning your solar plexus chakra beyond your understanding. You don't need to understand how this happens. And if you didn't receive clarity when you asked those questions, please know that the clarity is inside. It will emerge at exactly the right time for you. And with deep gratitude, we bring the palms of our hands together and close this inner journey with a namaste, namaste. Before we do our 9 minutes, I want to remind you to really take the time to do, take the action steps that your inner child guided you to take. She showed me, again, with that sketch pad and color pencil, she just wants me to draw a sunflower. And which is so simple, it could literally take me like less than 10 minutes, even maybe less than 5 minutes. And so easy for me to dismiss that. But that's what my inner child said, so I'm going to do that. There's something in that that's important. So whatever it was for you, don't dismiss it. So as we get ready to do our 9 minutes of silent, sitting in stillness, the healing and activation of your solar plexus chakra is going to continue. Perhaps your inner child is kind of connecting with you during those whole 9 minutes, right? So trust whatever the process is. So what you're going to do, if this is your first time, you're going to, this is the cover of my book that I'm currently writing. And you're going to visualize that beautiful infinity symbol. And you're going to see yourself sitting on that infinity symbol, right? Because the infinity symbol represents that time outside of time. It represents this space where we can access miraculous healing. And it represents that place where we know nothing and we could know everything. It's like we know nothing. We drop all that, like, oh, I know this, I know that. We drop that. We're humble enough to be in that space of like, I know nothing. And when we're in that space, we can access all knowing. And that isn't to say that while you're in those 9 minutes, you have to be having some amazing, profound experience. You will be having it, but you might not be conscious of it. So whatever it is, however it unfolds, is perfect for you. So what we're gonna do is take your candle. If you don't have a candle today, that's fine. So I have my candle. It's already lit. This is the candle I've been using for the 9 days. It felt perfect because my inner child feels very safe with Our Lady of Guadalupe. And I also have my Mother Mary statue, which I showed yesterday how, you know, she arrived on day 1 while we were doing our novena. She knocked on the door. Well, the male person knocked on the door and delivered her, or rang the doorbell. So we have our invocation, and if you receive my newsletter, I sent it out through my newsletter. If you want to receive my newsletter and you're not signed up, you can go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, or the link is on the YouTube, these videos get uploaded to my YouTube channel, and the link to sign up is there. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're gonna say this prayer together, or invocation. And remember that every time I do this novena, one line really stands out to me. And this one today is this: as this wax melts, resistance in me melts. 9 days to, I guess it's 2 lines, 9 days to clear lifetimes of fear. So this is like a deep spiritual practice that is gonna uncover so much. And I don't mean like re-traumatize you or like you have to sit here analyzing. It's just like, just trust that there's a lot happening beneath the surface, and be so gentle with yourself. If you're finding that you have strong emotions, that's normal. We're also just crossed the equinox. We're also in a Mars retrograde. There's a lot going on for us. This is to help us step into the next level of growth, but it can feel like we're going backwards, which is why it's so important to gather together in this way, to remember the truth that we're actually on the path of light here, that we're actually on the verge of rebirthing ourselves in a new way and helping the planet do the same. Okay, so let's do this. Hold your candle and let's do this together. So as this candle burns, my soul within me burns. As this wax melts, resistance in me melts. 9 days to clear lifetimes of fear. As I give, I receive. As I heal, I am healed. Doors open, I walk through. So see yourself walking through those doors. I am ready for the new. Abundance comes with ease and grace, for I have finally found my place. Right? And where is your place? With your beautiful soul, right in your heart. All right, so I'm going to put the timer. During these 9 minutes, I will be sitting here with you in silence. I will be beaming, just beautiful light, radiating this beautiful light for you. I might open my eyes at certain times, but just to kind of connect with you that way. And we're going to do this together. So excited, whether you're watching the recording or doing this live with me. Hey, Karen, perfect timing. So we're about to do our 9 minutes. Get comfortable, everyone. And let's begin. taking some nice cleansing breaths. And just really taking care of yourself. Perhaps stretching or drinking some water, whatever you need to do. I'm gonna drink some water. As we reconnect, it's such a, really, it's just so wonderful that we get to connect this way. And it's really, like I said before, just not judging whatever the experience is like for you, whether it flies and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that was 9 minutes, or whether it felt like every second was challenging. You know, sometimes we're making the most breakthrough when those things are happening, right? You know, I know I'm kind of in the midst of that right now, where there's just a lot of emotion coming up, and it's just like, how much can I love myself through that, right? And not get sucked into the story, but just really be so loving and compassionate with myself, and yeah, just kind of allow that to be there. So before I do some cards, a couple of reminders. Tomorrow is day 5. Woohoo! We'll be doing the Heart Temple, and that will be at 3 o'clock, I believe. Yes, tomorrow at 3. I hope you can join me. And next week, the last day of September, so right before we start the last quarter, of 2020, I'm gonna do a Reiki, virtual career Reiki, all about releasing the unnecessary. You can be lying down on your bed, lying down on a yoga mat. It's just like you receive, so you can release. And that is recorded, so even if you can't attend live, you will receive the recording for that. You can register on my Facebook page or website. It's $33. I would love for you to take that time to receive, and it'll be right after the Novena, so that'll be perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some cards. So we'll start with the Soulful Woman, and this is not just for women, right? This is just like a message from your soul, and today was about taking action. So let's really do this reading about that, like your inner child, you know, healing that inner child, any inner child wound that keeps you from taking that action that your soul is saying, it's time for you to take that action. It's time for you to take that step. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Of course, we really are all perfect, but we don't have to be all done with our healing to take action. In fact, a lot of times as we take the action, we heal. So, all right, what's the message? Yeah, this is the message. Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. So that's that reminder, right? Remember what I said about quantum leaps. It's not about like frantic rushing around. It's really like Green Tara, right? She sits in that lotus with her, right leg extended, ready to take action, but she's always in that place of alignment. Now, I know we're not ascended masters yet. We're ascended masters in training, right? And it's like remembering that, oh, I come into stillness and then I take action. I come into stillness and then I take action. So here we have beautiful sanctuary, going into the sanctuary of your heart and your solar plexus. And let's pull from, this is Denise Lynn's Gateway Oracle. So let's see what else here for you. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Look at that. I love the word joyously there, right? So kind of surrendering to the flow of your life, of the current of your life. And really inviting your inner child to be part of that journey, right? So letting go. And also whatever it is you need to let go, right? Whatever guidance you receive from your soul that was like, it's time to let that go, or release control of that part of your life. Releasing that control. And finally, we'll do a surrender card, and then we will be done for today. Perfect. Surrender to spirit. Oh, I love this. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Again, this is about releasing control. People say, let go and let God, right? If the word God doesn't resonate, that's fine. But that same idea of like, oh, okay, like when you're creating your legacy of love, look at this beautiful image. Oh my gosh, I love that yellow. That's like the solar plexus temple, right? Radiating that light. So when you're creating your legacy of love, we're not doing it alone. There is no way we can do it alone. I mean, not only do we need people in the earth plane to help us, but the divine is creating all sorts of connections that we don't even know about. So the sooner we can understand that and stop putting this pressure on us that we're supposed to be in charge of all of it and know the whole blueprint and carry it all in our back, we can't do it. Not only is it not fun, we literally can't, because we're here to create a legacy of love. And how do you create a legacy of love? You create it with the divine, and you create it by taking it step by little step by little step with that energy of love. Again, it's okay. We need to have all of our emotions. We're going to have moments when we're mad and angry and have doubts. That's part of the human journey. That's part of why we came, right? We're these beautiful divine beings pretending to be limited humans. We signed up for this. I know sometimes I'm like, what was I thinking? But that's what we signed up for. That's and it's no accident that we're living the life that we are and that we're here during these times. So thank you, everyone. It's always so wonderful to connect with you. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Do your inner child altar if you haven't done that. Just take a picture of yourself as a child. And I know for some of you, you might be like, that might feel like the hardest step ever. Do it. You're not doing it alone. You're doing it with all of us. I know when I first did my inner child altar, it was so scary. But it's brought me so much healing. Nobody else has to see it. If you have to keep it somewhere private, you can do that. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jan. Bye, Karen. Bye, Christina. Everyone that's here. And all of you who are watching the replay, thank you. Love to all of you. Bye, everyone. See ya.